Hey Dad, I'm gonna give you 3 things I want you to do for your foot stuff. Just kind of add on top. It's not gonna take super long. Be pretty quick. I'm glad the Achilles is feeling better. I think it's a sign that we just need to keep loosening up your midfoot. The more we can get this to loosen up, the better shock absorption it gets, and the less it puts on the Achilles. So if it's feeling better just after doing the little bit of crossball rolling, it's a good sign. And I think it's also a sign that we just really need to keep focusing on the feet, okay? So we're gonna do some midfoot twists, and the setup you're gonna use, you're gonna have one leg just kind of straight out in front of you, and the foot you're working on, you're gonna have it kind of crossed over in this figure 4 position. This is kind of hard for you to get into. You can rest your back on a couch or a table. If it's hard just to sit on the ground, you can also sit on a yoga block. So I know you have a couple. If it's hard for you to sit forward, sit on something so your hips are elevated. So the actual twist itself, you're gonna take your thumbs, kind of put them on the bottom of your foot like that. Then your hands come on top. And they're basically just gonna twist like that. So we're just trying to get some, basically some movement in that midfoot. Yours probably won't move a whole lot, and that's totally fine. It'll get better and better as you keep doing the lacrosse ball stuff, but just keep twisting. You can kind of move your thumbs around. So for me, I'll start up here, get a couple in, and just kind of move my thumbs, because basically there's so many bones in the foot. The more you kind of move your thumbs around, the more movement it gets in there. So at 15 to 20 of those, and again, only go to where it feels like you're getting movement, but don't push so far that you feel a lot of pain, okay? After you do that direction, we're gonna go in the other direction. So I'm gonna, kind of a similar setup, but I'm gonna put my, my fingers here, my thumbs go on top of the foot, and then I just rotate in the other direction. And this one, you're not gonna have as much range of motion. So you can see my foot's not moving quite as much, but still super important that it can move in this direction, okay? And same thing, you can kind of move your feet. So I move your hands around, right? So I can kind of move up and down my foot as I get those twists in. And again, only go to the point of feeling movement, but don't go to the point of where you feel pain, okay? Last one you're gonna do, you're gonna try to move this heel bone back here. This is your calcaneus. So we're basically gonna hold your front of the foot, so kind of this portion here. And then you're gonna use these 3 fingers basically to kind of grab your heel. And then we're just gonna twist it. I'll give you the better view. Just gonna twist it in a bunch of times, about 15, 20 times. You can kind of adjust your hands to, you can grab more towards the bottom. Don't grab on the Achilles, obviously. So don't grab on the tendon itself. You should feel like you're grabbing a bone, a very firm kind of bone. Good amount of twist inside. And then to go in the other direction, you're gonna kind of adjust your hands so you're holding your foot, and you're just gonna kind of gently push it down like that. Okay. So again, to get this twist inward, hold the foot, twisting like that. So it's like this motion, 15 to 20 times, go in one direction, going in the other direction, hold that foot, and then push it down. Okay, so those are the things that I want you to work on. Midfoot twist, about 15 to 20 in each direction, and working on your calcaneus, or your heel bone, right? Inwards, and also outwards. Okay, let me know if you have any questions.